Do you think America as a whole is hospitable to your culture?
It I would say so for the most part. I feel like in my case that I've been welcomed here and I've had the opportunity to meet really great people that don't judge me and don't try to push me down or push me to the side. And I feel blessed for that reason because I found people who accept me by the way I am and, by my just by me. But I know that there are a lot of people that don't feel the same way. And I know people that don't feel the same way and they don't feel welcomed. So I feel like the people who you surround yourself with have a lot to do with how welcomed you feel in America.
How do your parents react to you living in the U.S. and being integrated into American culture? And do they actively try to keep your culture alive?
Yes, they do. That is one of the things that I mentioned earlier that I wouldn't know what to do with my children because my parents try to always remind me of where I came from and they want me to behave and act exactly like they do. But I don't feel like I have to just because they want me to be really connected to where I came from. I feel like it's not necessarily the best thing that you want to do. You want to, just meet someplace in the middle and just go with what you think would be the best thing, just because it just depends on how and where you feel comfortable. And I feel really comfortable here. I feel like this is my home as well, especially because I came from El Salvador when I was about 12 years old. And so a lot of my life for the last 10 years, I've been here, and they tell me a lot of the times, you have to learn, keep speaking a lot of Spanish all the time, especially now that I work around people who only speak English, and I'm around most of the time people who just speak English. So when sometimes I speak in Spanish, I forget some things and they would tell me, you have to stick to what you know. You have to speak Spanish all the time. And they have to understand that a lot of the times I don't necessarily need it because I'm around people who only speak English. So keeping the culture alive, I think it's very important. I do respect that from my parents telling me to continue to learn and want to be me from my own culture and my own place in the world. But I do feel like being open-minded and just wanting to learn and wanting to improve yourself and make yourself better is always a great thing.
How do you think your culture contributes to American society?
I think that, it just depends on the person. I don't necessarily feel like it's a certain culture because where I come from, El Salvador, is a very, very small country. So I don't think we have a lot to bring to the United States, but it just depends on the person you are. So, for example, me, um, I can contribute to the America by, teaching children and just doing different things for them. And that's where I am right now in that level of my life where I'm teaching others and wanting people to, be the best they can be. So I feel like maybe my culture doesn't contribute so much to America, but America contributes back to my country, and I do my best to give back as much as I can from everything that I've learned and achieved from being here in America.